Hi guys, today I'm going to show you my April thank you card slash I have an opportunity to go to a regional event that is going to be in Salt Lake City for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, and this is going to be my swap card for there as well. So let me give you a cute quick view of that. Isn't it fun? I love it. It's really cute. Anyway, let me show you how to make it today. So first, I'm going to start out using the Secret Garden stamp set, and then Round Array. This is one of the new stamp sets that you can get that will be in the new catalog that comes with, oh, here it is, you can get it in a bundle right now with this 7/8 inch scallop circle punch, which I'm really loving this set, so if you haven't gotten it, you should. And then I'm going to be using the framelits to the Secret Garden, and then I'm using this, mine's quite used so it's kind of falling apart, but this print poetry pack and super cute papers in here. I've used quite a few of them, so this isn't a good show of all of them, but so cute, so cute. Anyway, so first I'm going to start with a piece of Very Vanilla. This is going to be my card base, and this measures 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. My bone folder here. It's all about which way you go. Anyway, next I'm going to take a piece of crumb cake, and this measures 5.5 by 4, and I'm going to run this through the Big Shot with my honeycomb textured embossing folder. So into the folder, in between two cutting pads, and then you want to run it through your Big Shot on tab 1, just like this. So I'm just going to run this through real quick. So this is what you get when it comes out, and I'm just going to attach this to my card base. I tend to use quite a bit of snail when I've embossed something. Just like so. Next I have a piece of gumball green that measures 5 by 1.5, and I went ahead and already flagged the end. This card's going to take us a while, so I tried to save us some steps. Just put some of that on there. I'm bringing this in about, you know, a half, 3/4 of an inch or so in. Okay, we're going to set this piece aside and move on to our next. I have a piece of Midnight Muse, and this measures 4 by 1.5, and then I have a piece of that print poetry. We're going to use this side, but this side's super cute too. And this measures 4 by 1.25, and I'm just going to glue those together. Just like that. Push that up there for a second. Okay, I have a piece of scrap vanilla. This happens to measure 5 by 1 3/4, but it really doesn't matter what size it is. And we're going to take that Round Array stamp set, and I'm going to use this stamp and, let's see, oh, and this stamp, the one right next to it. So this one here and this one here. Going to use those two stamps, and we're going to use let me start with one. With this one we're going to do Midnight Muse on, we're going to stamp 2 of these ones in Midnight Muse. 1, 2, then let me just clean my stamp real quick. And then I'm going to do one of these in Gumball Green. No, one of these in Crumb Cake. I apologize. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm going to switch to that other stamp. And this one I'm going to do 2 Gumball Greens. Okay. going to take that coordinating punch, the 7/8 scallop circle, and I'm just going to punch all of these out. Super easy, you just line them up like so and punch. I've already done that for us today, so here are all my 5 pieces. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to adhere them to this piece of Midnight Muse. So the easiest way I found is just to put a line of adhesive on the back here. And then I know that I want my crumb cake in the middle. And then I really don't care about the others. But so there we go. And you just want to line them up so that you're, let me zoom in here. There we go. So that you're just getting half on there. And you want it to go all the way to the edge. So I kind of just start with the ends and then work my way in. And this one I put in there and overlap it just a little bit. That one's probably not up high enough. There we go. Oopsie. You can see where I stamped that one twice. Alright, then you just want to make sure that they're even on there. Looks pretty good. Then I'm going to take, I have 2 pieces of our white organza ribbon, and they both measure about 4.5, I think, 4 3/4 inches. And this one I'm just going to put a little bit of snail on each end. And I'm going to wrap this around our piece, just like this. And I didn't put any snail on the front because I'm going to tie a little bow and I wanted to be able to get my ribbon under there. This one I'm going to take through, and I'm actually just doing a knot, and not even a knot. I'm just tying it once. This ribbon has so much stability in it that you can tie one knot and it will stay. So, or not even a knot. Just tie it. I don't know what you call that. Okay. Anyway, so then I'm just going to trim this up with my ribbon scissors. Super cute. Okay, now we can attach this to our card base. I do like to make sure that I get a little bit of snail on those ribbon ends, just so that they have more stickiness. And I'm just going to attach that right there. Okay, set this aside and move on to our next step. So now I'm going to use a piece of our Stampin' Up's watercolor paper. It comes 6 by 9, and I think that you get 5 pieces in the pack. And I'm actually going to stamp out, with our Midnight Muse, this big stamp from the Secret Garden stamp set, this one right here. And I'm going to do a little bit of crazy watercoloring. So because this is watercolor paper, it's very textured. So you want to make sure that you get a good image. So put a lot of pressure on there. That looks pretty good. And I'm going to color in where I think it would be the darkest, just straight with my marker. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my marker and actually scribble right here on this clear block. Let me stick it over here so you can actually see. Just like that. Just to get some ink onto my block. And then I'm going to take one of Stampin' Up's blender pens. That up at the screen. Anyway, both ends are identical, so it's like having 2 pens in one. And I'm just going to pull in a piece of scratch paper here. And make sure that my blender pen is clean. And I'm going to come in here and grab some ink and then color. And still thinking about which parts would be the darkest. Okay, so that's what it looks like all colored. So I'm going to set this aside for just a second to let it dry. I'm trying to grab a piece of scrap Berry Vanilla. Again, I don't know exactly what size it is. And I'm going to pull out the leaf and then this image right here. And I'm going to stamp the leaf in Gumball Green. Okay, so I have all three of my pieces cut out. So now it's just time to finish assembling. So first I'm going to put some snail on the back of this, and I'm using my silicone mat from Stampin' Up! Because even though this has got lots of space in there when I run it, it doesn't get on anything, so that's nice. And I'm just going to put this on here kind of at a diagonal. Alright, and then I'm going to do the same with this. Putting a little extra adhesive on here because of that watercolor paper. It's pretty textured. So spin this, put it right about there. And then I'm going to use a dimensional to put this one on. And stick it about there. Perfect. And now, of course, we have to have just a little bit of bling. So I have my basic rhinestones. I'm just going to put a big one here in the middle of this one, and a middle one, a middle-sized one here in the middle of this one. Alright, zoom out here. So there is my card for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please visit my blog at www.stampindange.com. And thanks for watching. Happy stamping. Bye!